We've used Object3D to give us access to a few extra transforms in the chain. However, Object3D is designed for another purpose that is extremely useful. What Object3D does is create a parent-child relationship between two objects. Once an object is a child of another object, that child is affected by whatever is done to the parent. Here I'm showing a fleshed out set of parent-child relationships. The car has 2 doors and 4 wheels. Each wheel has a rim, a hubcap, and a tire. This is usually called a scene graph, as it defines a graph of relationships of objects in the scene. This whole tree structure is called the hierarchy, another frequently misspelled word, so get it right. With this hierarchy, we can do a lot. For example, we can move the whole car by applying a transform to just the parent. The other objects in the hierarchy will automatically be updated with this transform and follow along with the body. We can also affect objects within the hierarchy. If I change the wheel's rotation, the rim, hubcap, and tire will also be updated and move along. Under the hood, what is happening is that a series of transforms are being maintained. For example, for the hubcap, here's the series. There's the scale, rotate, and translate set for the hubcap itself, then another scale, rotate, and translate for the wheel, and finally a scale, rotate, and translate for this car as a whole. In practice, the scale matrices are not often used, as many model creators make their models to scale. The good news is that these complex series of transforms can be compressed into a single transform that does it all. It holds all the scales, rotations, and translations, plus anything else done. We'll show how this works in the upcoming lessons on matrices. That said, fixed hierarchies and the parent-child relationship they establish are extremely useful. Hierarchies allow most objects to be controlled in a natural way. I believe I've said this 3 times, so I'll invoke Lewis Carroll's line from The Hunting of the Snark. What I tell you 3 times is true! Personally, when I'm thinking through what series of transforms I want to apply, I work step by step. Perhaps the most important rule I can offer you is this. Once you've applied a transform, forget about it entirely. That transform's applied, it's history, and you now have some new object in a new position, possibly with some new location at the origin. Next, draw a picture if it helps. I usually do. Finally, once a transform is applied, where does your new object want to move from there? If you find you've messed up and the new object is not moving toward your goal, undo and try again.